Hey, hi, how's it going? So, the word today is liberty in honor of our nation's Independence Day. Happy 4th of July! Um, Liberty, freedom. Thank God for the freedom to worship as we choose, right? We could live in China, India, Pakistan, Iran, be persecuted for our beliefs, for seeking the truth and being punished for it. Paul, he's so funny. He's always sent to tell a certain group of people the truth. And being Jewish himself, he goes straight to the Jews first, and he's always getting in trouble. But he didn't care. He had the liberty from God to speak the truth as he chooses. And thank God we're not in prison for seeking the truth. Thank God. I think maybe Zach Williams possibly said, I'm proud of my country, and I'm humbled by those who fought for our freedom." You know, those soldiers didn't do it by themselves. They had to give it to God, man. Our dollar bills say one nation under God. We are a righteous nation. And, whether you're a Trump lover, a Trump hater, whatever, he doesn't answer to anyone except for God. He has a great prayer team. And he is, you know, doing the proper order of submission and authority. Even though man will try to take away our, you know, make some rules that we can't pray in school or flag salute or whatever. Liberty and justice for all. We are one nation under God. And you follow him, he will see to it that we have the liberty. I lived in Buenos Aires, or South America, for a little while. And I was in Buenos Aires for the Peronista elections. 9 de Julio came up. That's their Independence Day, 9 de Julio, the 9th of July. And they're not free, dude. It was crazy. All the people that were not Peronistas, for Juan Perón and Evita Perón, like hundreds of thousands of people at midnight were backed against the wall, and there was like fire and news trucks and guns and stuff. They can't, they don't have freedom, man. Thank you, Father, for liberty, man. So, John 8:32, good stuff right here. Jesus said to all the Jews who believed in him, "If you continue to accept and obey my teaching, you really are my followers. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." Yeah. Good stuff, man. Jesus made us free from the laws, rules, regulations, and bondage of the Old Testament. Once he gave his life at Calvary for us to live ours, we were free. We had liberty from bondage. We need to walk in that. We need to remember that. We need to rejoice in that. There is nothing else that matters than what Jesus did for us, and we should live appropriately. Walk in that liberty. Walk in our truth. Man. In Luke, 4:18, he says, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives." Liberty to the captives. Recovery of sight to the blind, to set at liberty those who are oppressed, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, to set at liberty those who are oppressed. If you don't know God and you aren't seeking the kingdom first, you are oppressed. There is some sort of bondage in your life, whether it's finances, stress, lonely, drugs, death, ailment, whatever. If you are not submitted fully to God and resisting the devil, you will have bondage, and we don't need to. Jesus died for our liberty, for our freedom. The big psalm, you know, the big psalm. 119, I think it's 119:45. And I will walk at liberty, for I seek your precepts. Follow the instruction of the Lord and be free, dude. Liberty.